Oh, what's going on, you guys? What's going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, y'all. What is the tea? But I'm sitting up here asking y'all what's the tea when we're about to get into some RHOA tea in just a moment. But are we really getting to some tea, or are we just getting to the repetitiveness of it all? I probably said that shit completely fucking wrong. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. But I listen, Housewives of Atlanta is almost fucking over, and I am one elated that it's almost over. Okay. Now I've enjoyed the season, like I said before, like I haven't enjoyed reviewing it, but I've enjoyed watching the season because it's really been a good season. Like this is the most traction that I've seen this show get in quite some time now, very much so. But I'm glad that they were able to get a season that brought so much traction because it's been a long time since I've seen Housewives of Atlanta trend the way that it has and all of those different things. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm very happy to see that because I root for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, I'm sick of the back and forth too. Like that's what really takes the fun out of everything is the whole back and forth of it all. But let me go ahead and tell you guys something. So Soulful Dog just shared the link to the Discord. And I did say on my earlier live that, I'm gonna be on Discord for about an hour and talk to the Scotty gang. But an hour turned into like damn near 4 hours. And I don't go in my Discord very often like that. I don't, but I will say that when I do go in there and talk to them through the voice call, it is fun just talking to the people and stuff like that. Like it's very fun to do that. And if you guys are interested in joining the Discord family, Sofa Dog just dropped the link. It's a pretty fun time. And I'm gonna try my best to do more, like go in there a little bit more often with the Discord. Like I can't promise anything, but I'm gonna try my best because like my days be running into each other. I have a lot going on, like work, this, filming the show, all that going on at the same time. So it could be a lot. So you know, but it was fun. Like it was very fun doing this. So it is what it is. Let me see. So, where are we? So, when we get to the 4 minute mark, y'all already know that I have to put the spotlight on the moderators because they have a job to do. And that's Catherine, Universe Soul Goddess, D-Boy, to Envy, Too Feisty, the Jail Slayer, Gabby, Norris, Sofa Dog. Who else is in here? Norris, Parker Boy. I think that's all the moderators that I see that's in here right now. That's all the moderators that I see. So if you are a moderator and you're here, make sure that the chat is clean. Make sure that everybody is liking and subscribing to the channel. Make sure that everybody's engaging with one another. And not only do I need for you guys to do that, but I also need for you guys to what's the word am I looking for? Be sure to if they get out of line, time them out. You don't have to block them, but you can time them out and make them sit down and just think about the shit that they done. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into tonight's show. This live is not gonna be that long, y'all. Okay, we're not gonna be here too long, probably 40 minutes tops at the most. Okay. We got 89 people up in here, so we need 89 people engaging. And we also need for you guys to like the chat up with nothing but flames. So let's go ahead and get into tonight's show. And tonight's show is mainly about SHAMEA. Now, SHAMEA revealed some things on an interview that she did with V103 on the Big Tigger Morning Show. And one of the things that she revealed is that one of her castmates tried to fight her, and it will be addressed at the reunion. So I'm about to share my screen so y'all can hear it. And then once we listen to all of it, of course, I'll be back with my commentary. So let's get into it, y'all.
One's gotta go, Shamea. Here we go. Angela, Drew, K. Michelle, or Portia?
Why y'all gonna make me? You know
Kelly
what?
wrote these. I promise, not me.
But what happened to Kelly? Y'all didn't even say Kelly. That's my best friend.
Well, that's
don't
we
leave
know
my
that,
friend out.
We know that you wouldn't.
I go because I know a lot of these girls need this shit. So I'ma just go.
You gonna go?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how you gonna say you gonna go?
I'ma just nominate myself to go. I'm gonna nominate myself to go for this game because I don't want nobody. I don't want to see nobody lose their job.
No, who needs to go?
I ain't gonna hate her like that.
Shamea, who needs to go? Angela, Drew, K. Michelle, or Portia?
I'm gonna have to just.
You can't say you gonna go, and then a few minutes ago you just told me that you shouldn't leave the show.
Well, somebody on this cast actually tried to fight me.
What you mean?
Like, nuck if you bug.
No, physically?
Yeah.
For real?
So when you find that out, you'll know which one I think should go.
Hold on, who tried to fight you?
Well,
what they look like?
You'll hear about it, part 2 or 3 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion.
What size they feet?
Little teaser.
Okay.
Tell me, you got a little tea from me.
Okay, so someone tried to physically fight. We're gonna see it on the show. We're gonna see it on the reunion.
If you buck me. And you will hear about it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. And you will know then which one that was and why they are now so mad.
I hope you're coming after them.
Well, no, because I don't fight. I like to turn up to Nuck If You Buck by Crime Mob. Shout out to them. But I do not like to actually Nuck If You Buck.
Okay, yeah. We keep it classy.
Call the law. I'm gonna call security on you.
Every time. Shamea, what is next for you? And you know, obviously the question, you know, we just had a conversation. You're not leaving the show. Like you have no interest in leaving the show. What is next
I want to keep my jobs. I would like to keep my jobs anyway.
Yeah.
Next, you're gonna have my music. You're gonna have my perfume and skincare line, and you're gonna still get me, the real, authentic Shamea. And if you love it, great. If you don't, I get it. I'm not for everybody. I'm a lot for a lot of people. I am corny to a lot of people, but guess what? I am not gonna stop being me.
So one's gotta go, Shamea. Here we go. Angela.
Okay, so that was Shamea alluding to one of the cast members on the Real Housewives of Atlanta tried to put hands on her and all of that different stuff, right? So there's only one answer to that question. Now, I've seen quite a few people say that they think that it's K. Michelle. And my thing is, I don't think it's K. Michelle. Because as much as I love her, Kay is not finna fight nobody for real. Like, she'll throw a candle or, you know, throw a napkin or some shit like that. But, you know, she's not really gonna be too quick to fight. And on top of that, like, she ain't got no business fight no way. So I don't really see it being K. Michelle. I know it ain't Angela, and I definitely don't think that it's Cynthia, and I don't think that it's Phaedra or Drew. I think it's Portia. And the reason that I think that it's Portia is simply because of the fact that late last year, there was an article out there, and I did talk about it on my platform. If you want to go back and look at it, you go ahead and you see for yourself. But there was a story out there that stated that there was almost a fight in Scotland between Shamea and Portia. That's why I think it was Portia, because there was already a story out there. So, yeah, the only thing that I could say is that it's fucking Portia. That's who I think it is. I think it's Portia, most definitely. Mainly because of the story that came out, like I said, because they said that it happened in Scotland at a nightclub, and you know, they went to a club, and if you notice, when they left the dinner, they had, you know, Shamea and Kelly had suitcases and shit, like they was in a different place. Like they didn't stay at the house that same night. They was somewhere all in another area. Like it's like they was at a hotel or something. So for me, it would make sense it seems like they edited this whole situation out. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that it was Portia. I do think it was Portia. Right. A lot of y'all think it's Portia. Somebody in here saying that it's Angela, but I don't believe it's Angela. Like I don't. And if it was Angela, I'd be very surprised. And if it was Angela, I can be stood corrected. But as of now, my money is on Portia. I definitely believe it was her. And that's only because of the article that came out. You know what I'm saying? That's only because of the article that came out already about them about them squaring up or almost fighting. Like, because I don't see it from Drew. I don't really see it from Angela. And I don't see it from Kay. It's definitely, to me, it's definitely Drew. I mean, Portia. Definitely Portia. Because Portia is, because listen, did Portia almost get physical with Kelly? At Phaedra's house, then she almost get physical with Kelly. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was about to take it to the streets with SHAMEA. Like, I wouldn't be surprised about that. So, you know, it is what it is. I just don't think it's Angela, but I stand corrected if if time comes and it's Angela. Let me see. Let me see. She did, but Kelly wasn't scared. Now, Kelly ain't. One thing about Kelly, now, you can say whatever you want to say about Kelly, but Kelly does not back down. There's one thing that she don't do. Kelly does not back down from anyone. That's one thing she don't do, is back down. I could give her that. She definitely ain't backing down to nobody. Let me see. The track record, if you've been watching since day one, I mean, 1+1 allegedly, of course. I feel like Janet's Why Did I Get Married? Karen, Why Did I Get Married? Fix it. Child, ain't no fixing that. Ain't no fixing SHAMEA and Portia. There is no fixing it. Y'all got to understand, there's so many different relationships and, friendships that are done and over with, and there is no way that they can be fixed. There is no way. And sometimes you just got to understand that when it's over, the shit is over. When it's over, it's over. And I just feel like SHAMEA has not came to that point yet, at least, because she still want to be friends with Portia. But after y'all done talked about each other, mamas and all that other shit, baby, she is not. Y'all are not finna be friends. Like, at all. Like, y'all are not about to be friends in the least bit. So we could just get over that, because that ain't happening. They ain't gonna never be friends. It's unfortunate that it's that way, but it's not gonna happen. And it's probably be the best thing for everybody involved. Like, it may be best for Portia that she's no longer friends with her. It may be best for SHAMEA that she's no longer friends with Portia. It may be best for the families that they're no longer friends. Like, there's so many things to come out of this and into this where it's like, yeah, it may be in everyone's best interest that they're not cool. Like for real. Because it's not gonna be what it is. Most friendships are not meant to last forever. Learned that getting into my late 20s and about to be 30. Got my close circle and I'm good with that. Like, yeah, I mean, it's somebody that I've been friends with for years, and I've dealt with the fact that they just wasn't the type of friend to me that I was to them. Like, I stopped getting invited to shit. They started acting weird. It's just, I see you, and that's just where you at. That's why she wants to send Portia a cease and desist, because she wants Portia to come back into her life. I personally would not want Portia back in my life. And like I said once before, like I said once before, their friendship was over season 9. I've been saying that from the very beginning. Their friendship was over season 9, and they never really got over shit. Like they continue to let shit fester and allow things to continue to go on and pretending like shit ain't happening when it really was happening. You feel what I'm saying? So no, like that's just the way I see it. Like they ain't never got over none of this shit that they claim that they got over. Like they didn't. They didn't. And that's okay if they didn't, but neither one of them are being, honest about anything right now. And SHAMEA just doesn't know how to play the game either. So at the end of the day, that was pretty much that part of the story. What else she got? So SHAMEA also stated that she got the girls bothered and she shouldn't leave RHOA just because certain people don't like her. Let's get into it.
We chatting.
But are you all talk? Because I heard you had a lot to say.
Girl, I got a lot to say. Actually. A few weeks ago, I had a pressure report, and let me tell you something, SHAMEA. We both East Side girls, Decatur girls, Atlanta girls. I got a lot of respect for you, okay? And so, watching you on the reunion, my thing is like not even on the reunion. Excuse me, watching you and your time on the Housewives. I'm so proud of you, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm like, God, Lee. You're too successful to continue to be dragged by these girls. Like, it frustrates me to see. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. I'm like, you're so accomplished, and you're happy with your children and your husband, and you have every single job in Atlanta. I'm like, she needs to get off this show. So I'll say that to you. I said it. Like, you need to get off this show because I said she's an actress. She has so much going for herself, and I don't want you to ever be dragged down.
Well, I hate that. I mean, listen, to me, it speaks volumes that I got them bothered. I got them all bothered. Yeah. And that type of pressure, anybody will create a diamond, right? Yeah. I mean, you sitting in your seat, you've dealt with some adversity. I mean, your first month here on the radio, I couldn't even really get to know you because of all the things that were in the headlines. I was looked up on my timeline, and it was like, she did this, she was this, and this. And I'm like, wait a minute. I knew you to be an Emmy Award-winning journalist. But all that was being overshadowed by the allegations that were put on you around this morning show. Yes. So let's talk about it. Do you feel like you should have given up this job?
No, I couldn't give up this job.
All that?
No, I could not give up this job.
So why should I give up mine?
Yeah.
That's another thing that's on my resume. That's another platform where I'm able to showcase to the world my daughters, my fashion, my fun, my faith, friendships, good or bad, and I would like to think that I am changing somebody's life for the better, even with talking about fertility.
Yes.
Even I took, when I was here on this radio station, I was very open about my life, my daughter's life, my surrogacy journey. I changed lives, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's a blessing in the messing. And while I am not liked on that platform by a lot of those people, I'm loved by the people that really count, where it really matters. I'm a real person. I am playing real life while these girls are playing TV. And I'm okay with that. Like they say, oh, SHAMEA, you got to play chess. I'm not playing that. I'm playing.
We chatting.
But are you all talk? Because I heard you had a lot to say.
Girl, I got a lot to say. Actually. A few weeks ago.
Okay, so okay, now let's get into it. So when it boils down to this right here, I think that SHAMEA's response was a great response. And I'm gonna tell you, and I know a lot of y'all don't like SHAMEA, and that's absolutely okay. Everybody has their perspective on her, and that's fine. But I feel like this. She did a great job at this response. She did. Just because people don't like her, why does she have to leave the show just because a bunch of fans don't like her? Because honestly, if I was on the show and a bunch of people didn't like me, you think I'm finna give up my check because a bunch of bitches that don't know me can't stand me and they sitting on Instagram typing away about me? Do you really think that I'm gonna give up my check for a bunch of bitches that don't know me? People can type and talk their ass off, but I'm not gonna give up my check for none of you hoes. So what are you talking about? Why should I give up my check? It's just like saying when Kenya first came on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she should have gave up her check because she wasn't liked either. You feel what I'm saying? She wasn't liked either. So the thing is, I don't have to give up my check just because a bunch of hoes don't like me. The fuck? Like, what we doing? What we doing and what are we talking about? Like, for real. Why do I need to give up my job because somebody don't like me? Are you serious? Please. Please. I wouldn't dare give up my check for none of you hoes. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying. Like, for instance, right? I do YouTube. Some of these people don't like me. There's probably some people in this chat that don't like me right now. But do you think that I'm finna give up my check that I get every 21st? You think I'm finna give up my check and give up doing what I love because a group of people hate me? A group of people feel that I'm unlikable. A group of people can't stand me. A group of people want to talk shit about me. Do you really believe that I'm finna give up my job for y'all? Like, please. I don't see none of y'all telling anybody else to leave the show. Y'all ain't telling Giselle to leave. Everybody hates her. Y'all didn't tell Robin to leave. Everybody hates them. Y'all probably told them to leave because you don't like them, but y'all didn't tell them to leave their job because people don't like them. Like, let's be for real. Did y'all tell Wendy she need to leave the show because she's disliked by most of her cast members? Did y'all tell Wendy to leave? Did y'all tell Candace to leave the show? Baby, when I told Mel to leave Love and Mary Chunsville, y'all was all up in y'all had y'all damn thongs in a motherfucking bunch. Your period panties, every damn thing else under the motherfucker in a damn bunch because I suggested that. So why are we suggesting that she needs to leave because of other people? Should Portia have left the show in season 10 when everybody was against her and didn't want to film with her? No, for real. No, seriously. I'm not telling nobody to leave no job just because of the fact that people don't like me. Like, I should not have to do that. Absolutely not. Because let me tell y'all something. Now, I don't get paid to do the scene ATL. I don't. But if web reality people told me you need to leave the scene ATL because people don't like you, do you think I'm going to leave? First of all, I don't get paid for it, but it's extra promotion. It's extra exposure for the things that I want to do because web reality is a new space for me personally as a personality. So I'm not going to be jumping up to give up anything for anybody. Like, that ain't even what I'm about to do. Like, I ain't about to do none of that. Like, that's just what it is. I ain't never gonna do that. But what I will say is that I do hope that with everything that has transpired with SHAMEA on this show, I would hope that she will go into this next season and play her cards in a different way, because she ain't the only one that need to revise the way they move on Housewives of Atlanta. K Michelle need to do the same thing. SHAMEA and Kay need to revitalize how they're going to play the game going into the next season. So yeah, I would never say that she needs to leave. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't think anybody on this show should leave. I don't think so. I don't think anybody on this show should leave. Even, you know, people with scammers for boyfriends, even the people that's a fraudulent lawyer, even people with, you know, a chalupa nose and a grumpy ass husband, even people that is gay but act like they don't like for certain people to tell them happy pride. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I want them to go anywhere when they make the show entertaining? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why would I do that? So I don't really think anybody on this motherfucker should go nowhere, honestly. They all made the show what it is this season. I keep on talking about how good this show was this season. It was good because of all of them. It was good. And the reunion is fire. You know? It is what it is. So, who knows? I don't know, honey. I don't know, but you know, we're gonna get it popping though. We're gonna get it popping. We're gonna make sure that well, I don't know why we gonna get it popping, but we're gonna see what they're gonna do. I think they start filming Real Housewives of Atlanta season 18 in September sometime. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can see it. I can see it at some point. I think Housewives of Potomac, they return in October. And I think Married to Medicine just started filming, which is odd because Married to Medicine normally start filming in the springtime. So why are they just now filming? Like, what they got going on? Like, is there like a cash shakeup or something? Like, what took them so long to get back in the field to go film? Like, what's going on with that? I don't know. Now, I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. And I know SHAMEA friends with this lady, but people be saying that Quad needs to get off Married to Medicine because she's no longer Married to Medicine. And I think Mariah said the same thing. I feel that if she had to leave Married to Medicine, I think Quad would be good for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Me personally, I think that Quad would be really good for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I always felt like that. I think that Housewives of Atlanta would be good for Quad. I can see her over there. But I did hear that at some point in time, recently, not back in the day, because I know they tried back in the day, but I did hear that recently they were looking at trying to bring Mariah on Housewives of Atlanta. And I think it was either for the last season or a little bit this season. So they wanted to bring Mariah, you know, they were looking at her from what I was told in the streets, but you know, Mariah didn't want to do it. Quad is not a housewife either, but most of the motherfuckers on that show ain't no housewife. Portia ain't no housewife. K Michelle, like, well, she married. Kelly ain't no housewife. Phaedra ain't no housewife. Drew ain't no housewife no more. So it is what it is. See, I know y'all saying Quad and Portia will bump heads, but see, Quad and Portia are friends. The same thing with Kay and Quad, but you never know with Kay. Quad need to do a talk show with Letitia Pearson and Melody Cherie. Would never get a damn view from me, I promise. Exactly, Scotty. That's why I don't like when people say that about Quad. If she has to leave Married to Medicine, and all the single women need to leave Housewives. No, I understand that. Because she was married to Madison. So it's like, why make her leave? Like, she was married to Madison. You know? Yeah, Kenya definitely wasn't a housewife. And speaking of reality shows, guess what, y'all? Now, I had already told y'all that I had to film tomorrow. But guess what? I got to film twice tomorrow. I'm so tired. I got to film at 5:30 with one newbie and then at 7:30 with another one. It's just like, oh, so tired. Jesus. I think I saw on Bravo Insiders that the show is not geared towards housewives anymore, but instead Black women navigating fame, entertainment. I don't know though. Let me see. Reality shows are not good for marriages, especially when one doesn't want to film. I don't mind Mel, but I can't imagine her fan base not aggravating me if she was on RHOA. Do not bring that lady to RHOA. Please don't bring her over there. Do not bring that lady over there, please. Ooh, don't bring her. 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 Please do not bring her. Get this man on Chasing for a 2-episode arc. Child, they don't want me on Chasing. And if people feel like I don't fit on Chasing, the same way that people felt like K. Michelle didn't fit on Housewives of Atlanta, they don't think I fit on Chasing. And quite honestly, I don't think I do either. Do y'all think Mel would be the one to take on Portia? I doubt it. But anyway, y'all, I think that's about it. So tomorrow, I'm going to talk about Peter Thomas tomorrow. And I'm going to talk about Chaotic tomorrow. Because I was supposed to talk about Chaotic today. But I'm going to talk about Chaotic tomorrow. And both of them might go on the same video. Because there ain't no need for me to do no separate video for them at all any damn way. Like, you know, I'm probably going to put both Chaotic and Peter on the same video or whatever. But I'm about to go on and get up out of here, y'all, because I'm off for the next 3 days so I can sleep in the morning. I might get up and do a live like early in the day because I got to film twice tomorrow. So I'm probably going to get up and do a live early in the day, like around lunchtime. And so I can be done in time to go film, child. I'm so tired of filming this show. Jesus. But let me go and get up out of here. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, go ahead and do so. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, y'all.